Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Infinity Tarot. This is your May monthly reading and we're going to get stuck right in. While I'm shuffling the cards, please can I ask you just to smash that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe and click your notification bell. I also do daily readings called the Daily Dose of the Divine, so you can catch that every day, okay, to get that message from Spirit coming through. So angel spirits and guides, what is your message for Aquarius for the month of May? What do you want them to know? All right, let's get started. So Aquarius, let's see what that energy is for the start of the month. So we have a lot of forward momentum here. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, the Knights are always really on that cusp of starting something new, of launching themselves off into an adventure, into new opportunities. They are very courageous, they are filled with inspiration, they are very clear in their vision and their goals that they've set for themselves, and they are off. So this could be some of you are just about to start this and you're feeling that very hectic forward momentum into the month of May. There is perhaps projects that you have in store. There are new job opportunities, there are new relationships to look at as well. So that's all very exciting, but this is definitely a go card. You know, it is a really, it is time to get going. If some of you are looking for a yes/no answer about making a decision about something, this has a lot of energy in it. And that's definitely a let's get going with this, let's get started, it is time. All right, so let's have a look at the next card. I'm going to do a 6-card spread for you today, Aquarius. Okay, so we have the Magician. Beautiful card, this. One of my favorites in the Major Arcana, just because it epitomizes everything about who we are, you know, as creative beings, as manifestors. And the Magician is that ultimate manifester. He's in control of all his resources. Spiritual, he's in control of his physical environment. He's really has a grasp on what he wants to achieve, but he's also got a very strong intention. You know, he's very clear in his thinking and in his emotions about what he wants to achieve for his life. So this is something that very much ties into the Knight, where, you know, he has created exactly what he wants, and now it is time to really get going with that project, to really launch into it, and to feel really feel confident about it as well, Aquarius. Okay, so feel confident about those decisions, about those goals that you've set for yourself for the month. The Magician also just encourages you to really open yourself up to who you are, you know, the power that you possess, the inspiration that comes to you through your intuition. Listen very carefully to your intuition and make plans accordingly. Okay, so I would definitely say it is time for creation. It is time for manifestation, whatever that means for you for this month. It is time to get going, but just make sure that you're very clear about what you want. Just remember, because we are such creative and powerful manifestors, if we are, it's also, let me just rather say this, it's very possible for us to create something we don't want, you know, to create more of things that we don't like in our lives. So you've got to be very clear. It is a joint partnership between your mind and your heart when it is something that you are creating and that you want to manifest. So it's very important that you have your entire being involved in the creative process, from your spiritual being to your physical being. And it's very important, Aquarius, that ego is removed, that ego is set aside, that you allow your heart to guide you and speak to you and direct you in where you should go. Okay, so let's have a look at our third card. King of Cups ties in with what I've actually just said here, Aquarius. Our ego tends to, you know, bring up feelings of doubt and fear and worry, and, you know, it can really quickly get us into a negative space when we're trying to create, because when we are in fear mode, when we are in defensive mode and protective mode, we're going to start perpetuating those same creations in our lives. And it is not something that we want, obviously. We don't want more of a bad thing or more of something that is not conducive to growth and expansion, and that's going to bring us joy and happiness in the long run. Okay. The King of Cups, he is very firmly positioned on his throne of authority, above the stormy waters. So you can see the sea behind him is very, he's being tossed about. The ship behind him is being tossed about on the waves, but he's very secure because he knows exactly what he wants here, and he's in control of his emotions. So I really encourage you to consider what part of you is actually creating. Are you allowing your ego, your programming throughout your life, those negative beliefs, those negative emotions to perpetuate or take control of your creation process? Or are you finding time to separate yourself from the turmoil in the external environment, get quiet, put yourself in a quiet, calm place where you feel secure and in control, and you can think and feel clearly? That is where you are going to get your answers from. That is where you are, when you are creating from a place of peace and calm and stillness and trust in the divine. That is where you are going to be at your most powerful, because then you are going to hear that still small voice speaking to you and giving you the guidance and helping you set your intention for what you want to achieve. All right. So be the king, separate yourself, set yourself above the external environment, okay, and what is happening, and find that place of security and calm where you can think clearly and feel clearly. And just be aware, I'm saying this for someone, but just be aware of that ego, okay, because the ego loves sowing dissension. It loves sowing discord and bringing up fear and doubt, because its role is to protect you. So it thinks it's protecting you, and it's keeping you from I don't know, when you've been living your life in a certain way, and you start changing the way that you're doing things or changing the way you're thinking, your ego comes in and it tries to stop it from happening because it feels like it's under attack. It feels like it's being challenged, all right? But that's the whole point about life, is that we are continuing to grow and evolve and expand, okay? So it's very important that we allow ourselves and we honor ourselves to such a degree that we allow ourselves this expansion and this continuous growth, because it is only going to bring more joy, more happiness, more expansion in our external environment. Just remember, Aquarius, when our internal environment is joyful and at peace and happy and expansive and trusting in the divine, it's going to start affecting your outside world. You're going to start seeing the effects in the outside world. So it's vital that you create from a place of peace and tranquility. Okay, so I'm going to draw another 3 confirmation cards. So we're going to start with the Knight of Swords. Look, the Knight of Swords is holding, okay, the Ace of Swords. So the Knight is grasping this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about divine clarity. Yes, it is new ideas, it is potential and inspiration, all those new things, okay? But the Knight here has full grasp of that sword, and he is charging ahead because he can see clearly. He knows exactly where he's going. He's not going to set his horse on a full gallop if he doesn't know exactly where he's going, okay? So he has the confidence. And this is a confirmation that the universe is personally invested in you. The universe wants you to surrender those things that are no longer serving you. Just let them go, release them, so that the universe can bring in that clarity that you are so looking for to make decisions, to have clear intentions about what you want and create it. Just remember, you are the master creator of your life. You are the master manifestor of your life. But your mind can't be in turmoil, okay? You need divine clarity to create exactly what you want and be very specific. When you work in partnership with the universe, things can only turn out well. They can only turn out the best. All right. Don't be afraid to trust that. Don't be afraid to trust, completely surrender to the universe and give over the ego. All right. The universe, just remember, the universe sees the big picture. And we've got to trust that because the universe sees the big picture, we are in the best hands ever. Okay. Everything is going to run smoothly. Your path is going to be clear, and there aren't going to be, I'm not saying there aren't going to be challenges. There are. Okay. This is what life is all about. But when the challenges come up, you will be able to face them with courage. You'll be able to face them with a clear mind and a clear heart. You're going to be open to your intuition, and you're going to be able to tackle those challenges much easier than if you were not relying on that divine power that's inside you. And you're not trusting that divine power to show you the way and to guide you. All right. So for the Magician, I've got this Empress, beautiful card. This is also a card about creation. Okay, so the Empress, the number 3, is all about creation. It's all about expansion and growth. Some of you could even be pregnant, okay, and about to have a baby, or you're just about to find out that you're going to have a baby. Congratulations. But this is just all about expansion and growth, but like a huge abundance, because it is a major arcana card. That energy is enormous, okay, and you've got to trust it, that it's available to you, just like the Magician. The power in both these cards, the energies in both these cards are huge. So there are definitely some of you that are facing decisions that you are looking at making, or considering even changing from one job to another. And these cards are saying, just trust that creation process. Trust your own power. Trust that what you are feeling and desiring in your heart is the way that you should be going. Allow the universe to guide you and bring you clarity, because victory is assured. You can see the crown here above the sword. That means victory in whatever decision you make, okay, when you allow the universe to guide you and show you your path. All right, so there's a lot of beautiful growth and expansion promised in these cards. And for the King of Cups, we have the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant, you see this king, okay, all the monarchs in the tarot are so self-assured. They are so confident in who they are, because they've been through it. Hey? They've been through it to attain their rulership over their kingdoms. They know exactly who they are. They understand their power and authority that's theirs. And the Hierophant is the spiritual aspect of that. So this could be you in charge of that, your external environment. You have your resources, you have all your ducks in a row, life is looking good, you're in control of things. But the universe is encouraging you with this Hierophant card to find also that spiritual structure, that spiritual authority. What is your spiritual authority, Aquarius? What is speaking to you? When I say, who is your divine power, who is guiding you, make sure that you stay open and that you have a spiritual practice, because in conjunction with our humanity, our external world, and our spirituality, when that is in perfect balance, you are going to have all the answers you need for your life. There is literally nothing that can get in your way. Okay. I find this reading so incredibly clear to you and very inspirational. So I'm going to draw you to end your reading. I'm going to draw you a psychic reading card just to tie everything together, Aquarius. Okay, angel spirits and guides, what is your final message for Aquarius for this month of May? All right, bag of marbles. So what I love about this card, there are so many options. There are so many things that are available to you to create. Remember that the universe is limitless in ideas. You know, the universe loves bringing new ideas, new opportunities, you know, for trying new things, for expansion and going with the flow. You know, marbles, if you throw them on a hard floor, like a tiled floor or a wooden floor, whatever, they're just going to roll everywhere. So there's a, and what I like about the energy of that is that, you know, your life can go in so many directions, but just make sure that what you have created, what you want for yourself, is very, very clear. I think that's just the other side to this card. So this card is saying you have so many options available to you, but just take care that you don't have so many that your intention and your focus is scattered. Because in order to create exactly what you want, you have to be very clear about your intentions. So be careful that the negative aspect of this card, where everything is just going in all different directions, isn't controlling you, isn't controlling those emotions and those thoughts. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. Yes, just go for things in May, you know, but I think the main message here is the universe is promising you endless potential and expansion and growth, but you need to be a lot more focused on exactly what that is, and be careful that you're not bringing in negativity, negative thoughts, and you are breaking free of those negative cycles, okay? Sending you so many blessings, and I so look forward to seeing you for your next reading. Take care, Aquarius. Bye.